least until something else happens. Just listen.
Lou, would you care for a donut?
Well, are they heated up?
No, but they're good.
Well, yes, I'll take one if you want to get rid of them.
Here, do you want a cup of cider?
Sure.
You do? In the middle of the morning?
It's healthy. Why, I would have thought the kids would have cleaned you out on donuts and cider.
Well, they did. I've only got 6 donuts left. Why, Lou, them 18 children that was here Saturday night ate 3 chocolate cakes and 95 donuts.
Oh, for goodness sake. Well, how many donuts would that be apiece?
Well, it was 11 apiece for Herman Roach. I heard him telling somebody he'd ate 11.
Oh, well, that's not unusual for Herman. He eats like Charlie, don't he?
Very similar. Well, more like Clara.
Yes. That whole family has good appetite.
Say, Lou, I never did find out exactly what happened down here to the corner Saturday night when William was turning in the street here pulling the wagon home. All of a sudden, that Wally Davis, that one that took Nancy to the hop Friday night, and another fella Nancy knows.
Yeah?
Well, them and Junior and Herman Roach all started falling out of the wagon at the same time and tussling around.
Well, maybe somebody pushed them out, you suppose? That pushing business always seems to go with a hayride, don't it?
Yeah, well, Esmeralda said somebody must have said something to somebody, because for a while it looked like the party was going to break up down at the corner, and then somebody remembered the refreshments and they all come hollering home.
Well, I'll say they come hollering. They woke up Florabelle and she was just determined to get on her coat and sit on the upstairs steps to hear what was going on.
Oh, well, you should have let her come down, Lou. Everybody had a wonderful time, I thought.
Oh, I thought so, too. Everybody joined in such a jolly way. You know, I kind of wondered if those young kids would take to the square dances. But I think they done real good with them, don't you?
Yes. Well, the square dances don't seem so awful different from the way they hopped around when they just danced. Lou, did you take a peek at little Mildred Doolittle during the evening? Her yellow curly hair has always been so pretty. And that Harold Pratt, he seemed to sidle up to her, and they was just a-flying around doing the do-si-do and whatever. I seen Junior looking at her once or twice like he didn't know whether he was tickled or not.
Well, yeah, I thought that, too. Junior seemed like he was just kind of confused all evening. And
excuse me, Lou. Here's Grandpa Steve coming up to see us. Oh, don't he always look mad? He just looks mad on general principles, Grandpa does.
Oh, that's just his way. And his little sharp face makes him look out of sorts.
I'll go leave him in so he won't have to wait on the door. Makes him so mad if doors don't open when he gets to them. Well, Grandpa.
Hello, Gramp. How are ya?
So you're home, huh? I wanted to come over yesterday and complain. Grandma wouldn't let me on Sunday.
Oh, Grandpa. Now take off your mittens and warm yourself up and relax. What have we did?
Oh, what ain't you did?
Well, what, Grandpa? What's the matter?
Fine goings on, peaceful community. And I said to Grandma, well, that's Democrats for you, always getting into somebody's hair.
Well, that sounds like me. Did I do something?
A person goes to bed unsuspecting, fine, clear conscience, looking forward to a good night's rest. Hey, there'd ought to be a statute in this town. I told Grandma, I know a member of the council. I'll see it's brung up and made law.
Well, what's brung up, Grandpa? What you talking about? You've got to be a little bit more explicit.
Oh, now, don't talk that way, Lulu Casey. You was right in with the rest of them. So innocent.
Do you know what he's talking about, Em?
No, I do not know. And, Grandpa, I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Whatever you think we done, we never done it.
Oh, you done it all right. I was plumb wore out Saturday from Grandma getting after me for one thing or another, and I thought, well, sleep brings the end of all things. And then, by golly, at 11:30, when any decent kid is sound asleep, that bunch of hoodlums gets right outside my door and begins shoving folks. That ain't the worst of it, Em. That ain't the worst of it. The beauty of Grandma is she's kind of a little bit deaf. Maybe you noticed it.
Well, yes, we have, in a way.
She don't hear good, but she gets along all right.
Huh. Well, a person had ought to be able to count on Grandma staying asleep when she gets asleep, and by gum, Em, them kids woke her up. And the minute she seen me, it was me she was mad at. She picked right up where we'd left off at the night before, and I never did get any sleep. About 4 o'clock Sunday morning, it come to me. Well, I says to myself, I see it now. Emma Krueger's done this to me because I'm a Republican. The Democrats never come out very good, and she's after me for it.
Oh, Grandpa, why do you want to take that kind of an attitude? Em wouldn't do that.
No, she wouldn't, eh? Em takes her politics serious. She can't take 'em or let 'em alone like me. That Claire Booth got in, and Tom Dewey, and Em's mad at me for it.
Oh, Grandpa, I don't blame you a bit. And you know I told you ahead of time them two would make it. That never shocked me. I was even kind of glad when I seen Miss Booth come out ahead.
Oh, yes, I was awfully glad she got in. She's so cute, and she's got a lot of push to her, too.
Why, sure, Grandpa. I ain't got no hard feelings against Miss Booth. I feel like I know her pretty near as good as I do some of our lady Democrats. I seen one thing, though, Grandpa, I knowed would tickle you.
Well, I ain't tickled. What is it?
Why, we've been complaining because you couldn't tell who was a Republican and who was a Democrat from the sound of them. And now guess what?
What?
Why, they're going to have another tussle over the protective tariff. Ain't that dandy?
Huh? Do you mean to say there's been a tariff on with all them Democrats?
Yes. But now they're anxious to get rid of it on account of the duration, so they can flow goods back and forth a little quicker to our allies.
Oh, well, that's a nice thing to do.
See, Grandpa, Lou's in favor of it, and her brain ain't colored by being a Democrat.
Well, you got Lou over here where you can influence her.
Oh, Grandpa, that's not so. I vote my own way, don't I, Em?
Why, sure you do, honey. And your vote don't work anyways because you put the X's in the wrong place. So why would I try to influence you?
Why, you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't, because I belong to the independents. We can vote just any way we want to.
Say, Grandpa, you always liked Mr. John Garner, didn't you?
He wasn't bad for a Democrat.
Well, I seen where he's going to have his bust set up in Washington in a day or two.
Huh?
Same fella carved him that done the Buffalo nickel.
That's because he comes from Texas, I suppose.
Oh, I suppose. This fella done that pretty statue, end of the trail. Remember, Grandpa, the horse with that tired Indian?
Don't know him.
Well, somebody about 40 years ago decided that there had to be some way to remember who the vice president was, and they said, why don't we have him carved and put up in Washington? And that way, if the names is lost, why, there they are. So they done it.
Say, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I was just sick, though. Us girls went to Washington, and I never seen a single vice president anywhere. I don't know where the bust is at. Do you, Lou?
Well, now, they might have been in one of them rooms that we didn't get into. Or they might have been cleaning the building or had some of them covered up.
Well, yes, they was trying to fix the Capitol dome when we was there, don't you remember? Probably they never wanted the plaster to fall on the vice president, so they had him moved. This fella done President Teddy Roosevelt, and he done an awful nice job on him.
Oh, the artists always do him so good. You can tell him every time.
Yeah. All I hope is he's did as good on Mr. Garner. And I expect he has, unless he was too sleepy. Mr. Garner gets to the office so early, he begun posing every day at 7:30. For a sculpture, you know, that's practically the middle of the night.
Yeah, probably so dark you couldn't see him. And don't get light till 8 o'clock.
Well, when a sculpture sculpts, he don't put so much expression in the eyes anyway. It's just the outline of the features that he wants to get.
Yeah, they just make holes for the eyes.
Marble Republicans staring at him, won't he?
Yeah, well, probably a lot of flesh and blood Republicans, too, Grandpa. Did you read where that senator says if the Republicans want to run somebody for office, they're going to have to comb through the country with a fine-tooth comb looking for a Republican that ain't already in Washington working for the government?
Well, it's a good thing they are. Fine condition the country'd be in without a few Republicans in the government.
Yeah, that's true, Grandpa. But then you shouldn't holler so when things don't go to suit you.
Holler? Why, of course I'll holler. Americans always a holler. I'll holler good.
Well, Grandpa's certainly exercising his privilege of free speech with volume. But with politics, the tariff, and teenage youngsters, he's got plenty to tell the girls. Behind the united effort for victory are mighty industrial plants, mills, and forges, and men and women of these free United States who are giving their best. Tomorrow, November 17th, at Springfield, Illinois, home of democracy's champion, Abraham Lincoln, the Army and Navy E Award will be presented to a group of American workers. The E pennant will be proudly raised to salute the men and women in the Springfield mills of the Pillsbury Flour Mills Company. The E Award is a shining symbol of the close and vital partnership of our fighting forces at the battlefront and our soldiers of production on the home front. Instead of the bayonet and the bomber, the Pillsbury workers have industriously labored to the best of their ability to produce fine flour, food for fighting men and America's homes. Cheerfully and conscientiously, doing their job in Pillsbury's mills, laboratories, and testing kitchens. We could ask for no finer spirit than they have shown in the fight for freedom. And their watchword will remain, all out until victory. Tomorrow, the E-pennant will fly in the November wind with its background of mills and men. And a day will be marked in men's minds to be remembered long after the lasting peace has been signed. Remembered by the employees of the Pillsbury Flour Mills Company of Springfield as they accept this award from the Army and Navy. Recalling once again Abraham Lincoln's immortal words, a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, knowing that their unity of purpose helped to fulfill a common cause among all mankind. Remember now, Claire, Lou, and Em come gossiping over your radio back fence every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning with their amusing versions of what's going on. This is Brett Morrison saying, for better baking all the time, use Pillsbury's best and rich flour. And inviting you to join Claire, Lou, and Em again, just for fun, Wednesday morning, same time, same station. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The WBBM Air Theater, Wrigley Building, Chicago, 25 seconds until 10:15 a.m. Monarch Finer Foods.